Welcome to the secret of the Nottingham Tram network. Our first stop is Clifton South. This tram stop does serve the 901 to the University of Nottingham campus. The Sailing Express runs between in the Old Market Square in Nottingham to East Midland Airport. Little secret for you both. The tram PA used to say the next stop is Clifton South for Park and Ride and Sailing. It was removed. It was removed in 2017 when Sailing Express. But the Sailing Express with Dawn stopping at Clifton South Park and Ride due to low passengers numbers. And plus, Sailing Express used to have the express hour buses before the Sanyas and the 402s burdens. So at Clifton South, there's toilet accessories, there's a community hub, and a platform never get used so often. I think this platform C only get used when platform A doors don't open on the trams, and platform B only use a few odd services in platform B so often. The community hub used to be a cafe, so when we do the other line at Toton Lane, that's what Clifton South used to be. It close to do food and safety hygiene regulations. The next stop is at Summerwood Lane. We're doing one these days, This is Summerwood Lane. This tram stop is on Iron platform. Plus, it's one of many tram stops got a CCTV camera at its help point. Now, this tram stop is the one that mostly get buses through it and all that. Clifton South had a big spotlight. There's a little tram stop will be similar like this, but it got different tram salt on. So our next stop is Old City. Your interchange buses from here is on Brandhill. So on Brandale Lane is served by the 50. Then it's Brandale Lane served by the 48, the 53, and the 54. And also you can track the mumble one and the silent at Clifton Partridge. It's round the corner from Clifton South. The next tram stop is Old Tree City. City. You can get off here at the co-op. This is one of the platforms. This is one of two. I think there's about 2 or 3 platforms that the platforms are a bit is a slope down. The other one is on Toton Lane line. I won't settle college, and when we do that line, yeah, there's something down there a little bit more love for the bus spotters. Put it that way. The next stop is Clifton Centre. I forgot to tell you, at OTT, your interchange buses, or that the bus stop is a little bit further down this side platform, and it's looked like our corner. So that's where the 48 serves. 53 serves over there, over the straight lights. I can't remember the bus stop name top of my head. So there's the 53 serve that bus stop. Next stop is Clifton Centre. This tram stop this is a platform in the middle, like at the other tram stop at Summerwood Lane. The next trams are mostly during the day, about every 10 minutes outside the core section, and within the core section is trams up to 5 and 7 minutes. Well, today it's looked like we're having cheesy issues, so will be fun. Also, we are here. This is when sometimes trams might terminate here if you've got air engine works or there's a problem at Clifton South, or between Clifton South and Old City, what we've been up to on the top, the upper end of the line. So if a tram pulls in here and the point signal go right, it's pulling in there, it will wait in there, and what will eventually happen, the straight lights on the left hand side will change. So it's a part-time signal, but I haven't seen them working. I mean, about 11 years in July. So our interchange bus stop on Clifton Centre is Clifton Library. So for the 3A, the 48, the 48, the 53, the 54, and the S4. No, scrap that. And the N4. Also, it used to stop Clifton South services at Silent Express some time ago, but they no longer keep this route round anymore back in 2019, but I don't know when they stopped serving them. The next stop is Witherdreen. Witherdreen. This tram stop is named after a stream, not a river. The stream is a little bit further down, what behind me. This is the two short distance between two tram stops. Now there is a tram currently at Clifton Centre, so when that tram departs, we'll show you how long it's mostly takes. It takes about 1 minute, but you can see the... Let me turn the camera. So there's the tram. If you can't see it, it goes leaving at Clifton Centre back up there. Now, if you want to change over here, this side platform about 1 yard. That's where the Witherdreen bus stop is for the 3, 48, 53 and 54 to Clifton. And it's estates. That don't take long at all. And then on the opposite side platform, that's where you can go to the city centre and Arnold. Our next stop is South Church Drive North is the next stop. I don't know if they wandered it off, but that 224, yes it is. And this is... South Church Drive North. This tram stop, this is the other tram stop, is a little bit steeper than the others. So this is South... Let me try that again. This is South Church Drive North. This tram stop is one of the the steepest tram stop if you walk up. Your nearest tram stop, bus stop, if you get on with your bus or, you know what I mean, you want to change over, is your bus stop is Dovedale, Dove something Lane. Oh, we got a tram coming in. We're filming. So where that tram came from is from Toton Lane, which is our next stop. But, well, there's two things we've got to do around this, so I'm going to tell you both. So this is the last section of this is the last bit of section on road. Till you get to Meadoway Bankment. No, Wilford Lane. So, as soon as you get to Wilford Lane, the tram will go over. Well, not the tram. Oh, that's a big one. And that 223 leads in farm form. So the next stop is Toton Lane. So we are at Wellington Lane tram stop. Now sometimes a few trams will pass feed if no one's on this side of the platform, and sometimes tram will stop on that side if the signal not clear. In time got stop, yeah. So a little fact about this part of the line is we do go down under that bridge in the bit, well, in the next minute or so, and I want to show you a little something what this part of the line used to be. So it's when I walk a little bit closer, I'll show you it. Yeah. So your Nottingham bus is the only bus on a Monday and Saturday is the number 3. Might have seen the number 3. Even that side bus stop or a little bit further down there. So I think it's So the next stop is Corporate Acres, and I'll show you what I want to show you a lot. So this here used to be a line. Well, it would be if you come back about 60 years. This bit is set to another track. Before it turned wide, it used to go straight on down to Nottingham Tram on a straight settle railway. So I want to show you something. It's all remained today till it's hidden from sight, put it that way. So I'll see you when I show you this thing. No, it's not in view. I'm not walking too close to it. I think it's a bog. But you can you... So, this used to be on the Great Central Railway line between Manchester to all the way down the London Bio. Now, this is, I'd say an old track, but go straight down Woodton. But I will show you on the top of the bridge what the view is like from up there. We still come back. If you want me to come back in winter, just let me know in my community post down below. Please like and subscribe and press the bell for more for the next episode of Streetcar of the Nottingham Trams. The next stop is Corporate Acres. At the top of that bridge, I'll do a few, but I won't talk into it. Alright. If you want to find this line, I'm going to show you the sign as well. Farm cutting nature reserve. That's where you found where we found that little bridge. So I won't cook again till Toton Acres, but I'll show you a view over the bridge in a minute. This is from the top of the bridge on the left hand side. Me left going that way, right going that way. So that's going to Nottingham through there. If you can, yeah. So between the gap, you can see the path. So that will lead to the active tram line. I'll show you to the Ottit's Bridge now. And down there, that where we was standing, down there. At least this cutting door here. That's the bonus. So the next stop is Highbury Acres. This is Highbury Acres. So this tram stop sometimes be because sometimes being the least used tram stop on the tram network. There's a couple of tram stops like this. They don't get many patches that on and off here so often. Well, I think you could get the 8 and the 9 here, but the whereabouts, I really don't know. Welcome edit it. When I do edit it, when I put all these clips together, I'll double check it does serve the 8 and the 9. Our next tram stop is Wilford Lane. Wilford Lane. So here, well, the track on your left and the middle is the current day main running line of the tram network. Now, I think this used to be a level crossing, but there's an embankment somewhere down there. So this bit of track and line, it goes into a siding and it dated off. Now, I haven't seen any trams in there. However, have seen a tram park. How you call it? I've seen a tram park like there before. You can get 1 or 2 trams on here before. I've seen it before down here. So, and how to get on this set of line track? So there's one set of points. So if it's that down the Peaks Parkway back into city centre, there's another set of points somewhere on top of there. So I'll show it on the opposite side, but there's a set of throwback points up the top of there. So I'll quickly show you. So this is on the opposite side of the crossing. So the crossover point is there. So I think there's going to be a trans marker board somewhere on the top of there. And then the one tram will stay over the sidings overnight when it dated off. Now the next tram stop we are going to is Meadowbank hang on. Meadows Embankment is the next station call. Yeah, I think out of the 50 speedboard. Right, so while I got you a minute here, ARB Decker, you can still see them working that. So, just let everyone know that from the 1st of May, NCT have up the petty fine from £70 to £120 for a petty fine. Make sure you buy your ticket before you board the tram. Make sure you've got your paper and digital tickets on board. I am going to show you how to board the tram at a tram stop for the people who use the 90 at NCT. Bus stop. Yeah, NCT bus stops. Now, because a few people in Newark don't know how to use the buses and the trams properly, don't know how to use the buses. So, the next stop is Meadow Embankment. See you there. This is yeah. So this is Meadowway Embankment. Well, the tram stop is a little bit further down. So this used to be a toll bridge. What I'm currently standing on. And the reason why this is a toll bridge is there's a sign on the opposite side of the tram line. So I'll quickly show you that before we go to the next tram stop we are stopping at. So that is a table toll to be taken under the Wilford Bridge Act by 1862. So there's that. Got little pictures. Now it's called the Bridge Sandwich Bar. Feel free to pause the video. Pause this bit if you want a closer read. The next tram stop is Highbury Vale is the next tram stop calling. Highbury Vale. So this tram stop is for Clifton and pre-export services. Now sometimes tram bike wait here before it goes up the Sidses Hill and Felix Park because it goes down on a single track. So before I'm going to say thank you everyone for watching, because that when we finish the video here, please keep this time to we've let off all the volunteers and the staff members down into downtown tram town down in sunny Blackpool on the 27th of April 2026. A local Blackpool council had announced that tram town is closed down forever. Now, one, if you don't know what that place is it's like it don't want modern day trams. The old average trams they used to keep down there. Now, there's a couple to move to Sardi, so maybe a few of them might come moving up and down. So this is Highbury Vale. So what mostly happens here is a tram will go to the top, and then come back down. So that's how it goes. But sometimes it's the best way to interchange here. And we are actually doing a transporting video here when we've done all the observations here. So I want to say this will be a video about the old trams in the golden years. So I want to say thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you all then soon. And keep your eyes out for episode number 2, which we will be on the Toton Lane all the way through to Hucknall. Alright. So I'll see you all then on episode 2 on Secrets of the Tram Network. See ya.